Hello one and all, it's Anton Savetin, and welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Hearts Dark Road. I was about to say Final Fantasy. That's not the case. Though Kingdom Hearts does have Final Fantasy elements to it. But anyway, last time we went through a couple of story scenes, found out that, came up with the theory, I should say, that the world's denizens get restored last, which makes complete sense. And I had mentioned last time that it reminded me of something that I had seen before. And I finally remembered when I was editing last video. It reminded me of Stephen King's The Langoliers. It's like the very end of that story. Time sets itself right, and the people who were lost just kind of come back into being. So that definitely is like what this theory is in Dark Road. And it does make complete sense. You know, from having read the Stephen King novella and with watching the miniseries that came out, what's it, in the mid-90s, I believe it was. It's one of my favorite Stephen King stories, so I'm surprised it didn't click for me right away. But, you know, anyway, back to Dark Road here. Last time we had left off with me having to go back to Agrabah to defeat 100 enemies. Well, that's what I've been working on. Almost done. It's like, I don't know if there's a cutscene or not coming up after this, so we will find out together. And, you know, off screen, I had gotten a new card. I got, you may have just noticed it. I got a Maleficent card. It's like, I decided to do the draw one with using my jewels, and that's what I wound up getting. I have to say, I am enjoying this card combat. It's actually quite fast. And, you know, with now having leveled up a fair bit, you know, it is rather fun. It's not so, like, annoyingly slow compared to in my first video. So, I don't know. I have to be getting close here. It's like, well, the music should change. I don't know. Let me check here. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so no cutscene. I thought maybe there would be, but, you know, I don't know when a cutscene's coming up because they don't note it. Well, I guess I'll... Yeah, with my new Maleficent card. Let's see. Her main ability is called Dark Break. It powers, you know, fairly strong at 10. And the animation for her move is actually very, very similar, I should say, to the dark side card when you activate that one. The dark side card is a lot stronger. Or no, actually, it's the same. Has the same amount of power. Never mind. I'll just go ahead and keep going with my quests here, and I'll just meet you back when I come across a cutscene. Oh, here we go. Ah, we're back in Scala Ed Kylum. You're back already? We just got here. Yeah, oh, and I decided to switch out my party member again. This time I decided to take Erd. I almost said Ord. It's not with an O, it's with a U. Erd. Such interesting names in this. Like Erd, Vor, Bragi, Hermid. I wonder if there's any meaning with these names, actually. I mean, with the names in like the previous Kingdom Hearts games, they all have some kind of meaning to them. You know, that they're like either Japanese or Latin, and they all have similarities to them with their names. So it's like, I wonder with these new group of characters. Anyway, we just got here. I can't remember if I said that line or not already. Just say it again. But you got scared and ran. Huh? That's your MO. That's your MO. It's like, I think I got that in the right order. I'm glad everyone's okay. We ran into Heartless. So did we. No sign of any actual people. Same here. Were the Heartless strong? Yeah. I hate to say it, but I'm not sure even an upperclassman could have taken them on alone. Well, you don't know that. I mean, how well do they know these 7 Keyblade wielders that went missing? Could very well be that they are strong enough to take on, you know, very strong Heartless. Then again, I don't really know playing through this. It's like if they do know them or not. What now? Should we report our findings to the Master? No way. Why not, Eraqus? Why do you not want to... Why would he not want to report back to their master? It's like they have... Well, I guess they haven't found anything yet. Concrete, anyway. So... Maybe that's why. Huh? I agree. Let's not. And of course, Xehanort and Eraqus would be on the same page, because they're best friends. So what do we do? I'm still on the fence of which gender Bragi is. The character looks feminine, but at the same time, there seems to be a little bit of male feel to her, or him. So, it's like, I mean, if anyone knows for sure which gender Bragi is, please let me know so I can stop being confused. I don't want to particularly look the character up because I don't want to spoil anything for me. It's like, I don't want to run that risk, you know? So what do we do? This mission is pretty dangerous, you know? We're Keyblade wielders, right? We see a Heartless, we take it down. Exactly. That's what the Keyblade is for! You can't just run when things get rough. The Master taught us all about the Heartless, and how much of a threat they pose. The students who went missing knew what they might face and undoubtedly prepared for it. Yeah, for sure. So what about us? Can't we do the same? Don't we have the same determination and drive? I mean, but Xehanort has, you know, good points. It's like, while they are students as well, it's like they could have the same determination and drive as their upperclassmen, as their senpais. We do, and you're right. But if any of you feel like you're in real danger, run. Yeah, it's like we got into this whole little conversation between Xehanort, Eraqus, as well as Vor about whether you should run or fight. You know, Eraqus, it's like, it was a little enlightening. It's like, he, as a character, he picks and chooses his battles. It's like, you either run or you fight. Which really sheds a different light on him, in my eyes, anyway. Yeah, I read that. I was trying to remember if I read that line. Don't turn around. Don't wait for the others. Run like the wind. Eraqus! 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 It's like, run like the wind, bullseye! Well, some of them are laughing. Let's try to find a solid lead this time. Should we change groups? I mean, I haven't used Erd very much, so I think I want to keep Erd with me for a while. It's like, I want to see what she thinks and feels. So, yeah, I'll keep her for the time being. There is, like, some weird delay with that screen for some reason. Alright, round 2. Just so I know, you weren't joking about running from danger, right? Come on, Vor. Running away is what Eraqus does best. It's like, did she just put her arm around Eraqus? That's what it looked like. For a second there, I thought she was going to like tackle him or something. I don't know. It's like, Eraqus, come here! And he just smiles. Be safe. We'll meet back here soon. I like that they all. I like that they all have armor in this. I mean, the armor. Donning armor was introducing birth by sleep. So, as I was saying, I do kind of wish that... Oh, I got a new rank! I do kind of wish that the armor for the new characters had a more distinctive look to each one. It's like some of them just had like a different color swap and just like simple little changes. No distinctive changes between them. So I don't know. Just a small little thing that I kind of wish they had spent more time on. So now it looks like I have to defeat 100 more enemies. Okay. Took long enough to try and defeat 100 enemies starting this episode. So, alright. I guess I'll meet you back once I do that. Alright, complete! Obtain 1,000 BP? Wow. Okay. That's a lot of BP. I mean, let's see. I'm now in rank 2. Let's see here. Get my BP here. That's a lot of BP to get. Wow. That could take a long while. I mean, let me see. There is... Since I'm not entirely sure how this game is structured, especially with the ranks here, maybe I should go through this with getting my ranking up. My rank is now 2 in Agrabah, so maybe I should go over to Wonderland here and rank up until I get 2 stars. I could do that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So, hop into battle here. And granted, you don't get a ton of BP fighting enemies. So, it's like, how long is this gonna take? That's my question. I mean, it's a lot of BP to grind for. And just to sit here and get that much BP is gonna take a while, I feel. So, I don't know. Just the idea of having to progress through the story by means of getting BP, that is like a huge grind, I feel. Hence, this being a mobile game, so it makes sense, doesn't it? So, yeah, I guess I'll just meet you back when I get that much BP, if I can get this in a fair amount of time anyway. So, yeah, I'll meet you back. Okay, I finally got the necessary amount of BP. Yeah, that took a few minutes. Jeez. Oh. Missions updated. I finally got a quest key. And BP. Alright. give me. And let's see, can I level up? Not quite. Okay. So, let me see here. That took a while. So now that I have a quest key. Now that I have a quest key. Oh, that's right. I couldn't get stuff here as well if I wanted to. I could do draws and I can do items. I don't have enough for the key art number 2. I could get a couple of new cards though, with Tinkerbell and Goofy. Donald, Alice. Could get another genie. Oh, Wizard. Titus, Selfie, Waka. Again, Queen of Hearts. Tinkerbell tends to be pretty useful. I think I'll use 60 shop points in exchange for Tinkerbell. I have 100 of these. Okay. I don't have too terribly much then. Okay. Do I really want to then? Tinkerbell could be a useful card. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Receive Tinkerbell. Alright. Let's see. She should be a good card. Okay. Tinkerbell all the way down here. Cure. I had a feeling it would be some kind of passive effect. So, yeah. Cure will be helpful. I can finally cure myself. And I don't have to rely on my party members. And then again, I do also have Queen Minnie, who does the same. Let's see. Her power is 15. What about Tinkerbell? What was her power? 15 as well. Okay. So now I have a couple of cure cards, which is good. It's like I don't have to wait for just one card to roll around to cure. I now have a couple of cards, which is good. I wonder how much longer until I get to another quest that will give me a cutscene. Because I do really want to see what Erd thinks and, you know, what kind of character she is. I'll do one more quest, and if there isn't a cutscene after this one, I'll probably just stop for the day. Because I've already been playing this for a while, and even though while it's fun, I don't want to play too terribly much of this in one sitting. So let's find out here. Nope. Okay. Well, we got one little story segment then. I am going to stop it here. I feel I've played enough for today. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be.